Let us study a new chapter in economics, money and credit. The most important function of money is mentioned here, that is money as a medium of exchange. Let us see how it is used as a medium of exchange. Use of money spans a very large part of our everyday life. What do you mean by spans? It covers a very large part of our everyday life. It is in day-to-day life, we are using money for buying, selling, borrowing, lending, etc. Look around you and you would easily be able to identify several transactions involving money in any single day. Can you make a list of these? That is, when you are going to the market, you are buying vegetables, you are buying other things, then you are borrowing, you are lending. These kind of transactions, we are using money. In many of these transactions, goods are being bought and sold with the use of money. This money is used as a medium for buying and selling goods. In some of these transactions, services are also being exchanged with money. That means we are getting the service of doctors, teachers, blacksmith, and barbers, stitching, etc. So these kind of services are also being done with the help of money. For some, there might not be any actual transfer of money taking place now, but a promise to pay the money later. In some of the transactions, you will not be actually paying money now. Physical transfer is not taking place. Like money, coins, or currency, that is not taking place. You will be issuing a check and you are promising that it will be given to that particular person later. That is, as you redeem the check. Have you ever wondered why transactions are made in money? What can be the reason why we are doing the transactions, like buying and selling? Why we are doing the business using the money? A person holding money can easily exchange it for any commodity or service that he or she might want. Everybody is accepting the money, and you can exchange money for buying any commodity or service that you want. Everyone prefers to receive payments in money and then exchange money for things they want because everybody is accepting money. Now, one example is given here. In the case of a shoe manufacturer, he wants to sell shoes in the market and buy wheat. The shoe manufacturer will first exchange shoes that he has produced for money and then exchange the money for wheat. You have produced a shoe. First of all, you will sell the shoe, you will get the money, and afterwards, one day you feel that you want to buy wheat. That means with the money which you have, you can go to the market shop, you can buy the wheat. Imagine how much more difficult it would be if shoe manufacturer had to directly exchange shoes for wheat without the use of money. Suppose there is no money and he had to exchange shoes for getting wheat. Then what would be the difficulty? What can happen? He would have to look for a wheat growing farmer. That is, one fine morning, he will have to search a wheat growing farmer who not only wants to sell wheat but also wants to buy shoes in exchange. That means he have to search such a farmer who would be ready to buy his shoes, and in return he should give him the wheat. Both the parties should reach at an agreement. Mutually, they should agree. That means, okay, I am ready to buy your shoes. You give me your wheat. This is known as double coincidence of good. That means mutually they are agreeing that one will sell the good, other will buy the good, and then they will exchange the goods mutually. What a person desires to sell is exactly what the other wishes to buy. Okay, a person want to sell one good and the other person wishes to buy that one. And he's also ready to exchange his good to the other person, and other person is ready to buy that. Mutually, they are agreeing. So this is what we call double coincidence of wants. That is not a planned one or something, but one day, that is, he need wheat or food grains, and he is searching for a coincidence. That means accidentally he should get a person who would be ready to give him the wheat. Mutually, they should agree. They should reach an agreement. So that is what we call double coincidence of wants. What a person desires to sell is exactly what the other wishes to buy. In a barter system where goods are directly exchanged without the use of money. So, what is a barter system? So, before the discovery of money, Our economy was based on barter system. Money was not there. Goods were directly exchanged without the use of money. And one of the most essential feature was double coincidence of one. But the problem of barter system is that it led to huge trading costs. That is, you have to search for the person who would be ready to buy your good. Then if double coincidence of bond is not there, then no exchange would take place. Then there is no common measure of value. How will you measure which good is having high quality, which good is having low quality, then how many units you should give and how many units you should buy? There is no common measure of value. Then lack of store of value. In the case of perishable goods are not, you cannot store it for more days. Like vegetables or fruits you are carrying and you have want to exchange it. But if you are not getting a buyer who is ready to take your good means, it would be completely damaged. In contrast, in comparison, in an economy where money is in use, money by providing the crucial intermediate step eliminates the need for double coincidence of funds. So if money is there, it is acting as a mediator, it is eliminating, it is removing the need for double coincidence of one. It's no longer necessary for the shoe manufacturer to look for a farmer who will buy his shoes and at the same time sell him the wheat. No need to wait for a person who would give him wheat and who will take his shoes. All he has to do is find a buyer for his shoes. But he should get a buyer who will buy his shoes, who will give him money, and with that money, he can go to the shop and buy the wheat. Once he has exchanged his shoes for money, he can purchase wheat or any other commodity in the market. Since money acts as an intermediate, the exchange process, it is called medium of exchange. So why money is known as a medium of exchange? Money is known as a medium of exchange because money acts as an intermediate in the exchange process. So hopefully you understood this topic.